going to introduce you in just a moment to Cathy Hicks. Cathy is the Manager of HR and Marketing with Beggar Credit and District Credit Union. The topic that Cathy is talking about is coaching. Coaching as your catalyst. You are as great as your team. And I just want to thank Cathy for working with us through the program, and I'd like to welcome you to the stage.
Thank you, Charlene. I'm Cathy Hicks, and I am passionate about building better workplaces, or should I say better bosses. And my boss is here today, and this is not geared at him at all. I've had many over the years. I feel that bosses are what makes you, contributes to what makes you want to go to work every day, and employees don't ever leave organizations, they leave bosses. And as a manager myself and a leader, I think that it's really important that we build our people up so that we're building a workplace where they want to come to work. Because, face it, we spend most of our lives at work. So I think it's really important that we're having fun while we're there. There's a tool that I think is really important to build this great place to go to work, and it's called coaching. Yes, coaching, not the old school top-down approach where we used to tell each other what to do and how to do it. This is more of a collaborative approach where we build our employees up to buy into the company's goals and objectives and make them feel that their contributions really matter so that they want to see the business succeed. It's not just for the business's success, it's for your personal success and your employees' success. Everybody wins when we feel like going to work. Think of your employees like the wheels on a bus. They truly are what moves your business forward. So when they're engaged, things get done. And in the past, we've thought of coaching as something that you would use for problems or bad behavior, but it still can be used for that, but it can be used for so much more. It can be used to catch people doing things right, things that we want to get done over and over again. If we reward it, recognize it, it's going to get done over and over again. So coach to the positive things too, not just the negative. If you leave here today with one thing just from my talk, just remember that what gets recognized and rewarded will get repeated. Over my years of working in private, government, corporate settings, I've learned two distinct things about a coaching culture. If a coaching culture exists in your workplace, you will have employees that get things done and get things done fast. They really can progress, like propel your business forward. The other thing I've learned is that the lack of a coaching culture in your business can breed indifference among employees and also toxicity too. I'm going to share an example of a toxic environment that I'd worked in many years ago. I'd been trained to do a new task, and one of the ladies there that had a reputation, I guess, of being a bully, really, come flying out of her office, and she's swearing and yelling, and who's posting to this wrong account? And I was a little bit horrified. I come out and I said, well, that was me. I thought that's where I was supposed to put it. And anyways, after this big scene, the lady who had trained me came out to my rescue. And my manager also happened to witness the whole thing, but he sat in his chair and he didn't come out. I think he was just as afraid of her as everyone else was, so I don't really blame him. But I did harbor that for a long time because, well, for one thing, I was shocked that that was allowed to go on in the workplace. And then the other thing that stuck with me is my manager didn't have my back. Like, I really counted on him and he wasn't there for me. But fast forward a couple years and we got a new leader, and that CEO moved in and he believed in coaching. And he believed that if a person couldn't be coached up, then they needed to be coached out. So needless to say, she was gone. And the manager, I had no hard feelings. I just realized that, like so many of us, he got put into a management role after being there so many years, and he just didn't have the tools to deal with this. So really having the tools and learning how to deal with difficult people it's very valuable. And if you think that there is not really that big of a difference, like a measurable difference to say, really, do we invest in coaching in our business or do we not? I ask you to consider this. Businesses that have highly engaged employees that coach they usually achieve, I think it's 2.5 times a higher income, net income, than businesses with lower engaged employees. So that should be your reason right there, if not for just the simple fact that you enjoy going to work every day. So, one of our challenges in our multi-generational workforce right now is that we have so many different generations and different things motivate them and different things matter to them. But one thing that I've noticed that all the different demographics have in common is that we all value recognition and reward for what we do. It's really important to all of us that our contributions at work matter. Nobody wants to go to work feeling that it wouldn't make a difference if I came or not. We all want to feel that we're contributing to the business and to the success. So I ask you to think about this. The time, I think, is now to start building these better workplaces and better bosses. And I think the how is through coaching. So I'll just leave you with this one question. Ask yourself if you believe that you have the tools to build better people and to build your people up. And if so, are you using them? Thank you.